Hey guys, it's Kristina. So you already saw my video that I posted on my second channel of this shit, and my knees are even worse. I'll show you in a second, but yeah, so I'm about to go out. That happened like 4 days ago. Yeah, it's Thursday, it happened Sunday. So yeah, that happened. If you want to know what happened if you not subscribe to my vlogging channel, I don't know what you're doing with your life, but go watch it and subscribe. I will link it down below. But I'm going out tonight. It's my night off and I'm going clubbing. So I need to cover this shit up before I go out. And I'm gonna film an outfit of the night, of course, for you guys. But I figured, why not just film this video? Because somebody had actually suggested on my vlogging channel on that video. Somebody had commented and they were like, why don't you film a video? But I had to cover up bruises and wounds. So I was like, yeah, actually this is a good idea. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. So okay, let's start with the arms and the hands. I think that'd be easier because the one on my leg is pretty big. Yeah. Alright, so basically we're first going to take a concealer. You want a concealer palette, which by the way, everything that I'm using here I will link down below, like all the products and brushes or whatever. So I'm going to start with the smaller one over here because I'm right-handed, so I can start, you know, get used to it. So we're going to take a green concealer, and that's going to counteract the redness because it's obviously opposite the red on the color wheel. Which on my spray tan skin, it looks like, it doesn't even look green, it just looks white. But yeah, that's gonna be first. You can just kind of blend it in with your finger because it's gonna warm it up and make it kind of melt into your skin a little bit more. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of foundation that's actually my skin color and put that on the top of that. So I hope you can see that. So I mean, like, you can a little bit see that it's like totally matching my skin, you know, like up close I guess. But if you're at a club, it's dark, nobody's gonna care, you know, nobody's really gonna see that up close. I just wanted to kind of look a little bit concealed and covered up from like far away, so people are not like, oh my god, what's wrong with your legs, like what happened, you know what I mean? Okay, for the other one I'm just gonna use my finger because the brush thing, I don't know how that's gonna work since I'm not left-handed. This one is actually a lot bigger and it hurts to touch it so much, like, so just be very gentle if you have like a bruise or something, or if you have a wound like this and it hurts. So I'm gonna do that, and then actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a concealer that's like my shade, my color, and go over top of that because I don't think just this and foundation is gonna cut it. Okay, then I'm gonna take some foundation and we're gonna pat that over top. So just gently pat it on. If you kind of smear it, it's gonna, you know, fuck up the concealer a little bit, so just don't do that. So just gently pat it and then leave it to dry. Plus it hurts if you do anything crazy, so just gently pat. So I think that looks alright from like far away. It doesn't look bad anymore. Because I'm not going to do my arms, or I mean my hands, because like, I mean I guess I could, but like what if I'm going to wash my hands? It's just going to come off anyway. But I don't really care about my hands that much. I just more care about my knees. But I'm just going to put maybe a little bit of foundation on. Plus it's more like on my palm, and your palms are not that color. They're white, they're not orange. But I'm just gonna put a little bit of this on, kind of like that, so whatevs. Alright, now let's move on to the knees. So this is my right knee. As you can see, I have 3 scrapes here, I have a bruise, and then I actually have another one on this side, so yeah. So it sucks because when I was shaving today, I couldn't even shave over those little patches, you know, I had to kind of like go around them because that shit would hurt. So again, I'm gonna take the green and I'm gonna pat it onto the red. This hurts a lot, so I'm just gonna gently pat it. Don't, you know, press on it or whatever. Just be very careful. And then I'm gonna take that skin color concealer and go over it. And yes, I am using a scar cream just to make sure that I don't have scars, but I don't know which one's the best. I just got like a regular generic CVS one, so if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments below if you know about any good scar creams. I would appreciate it. And then I'm just gonna go over that with the foundation. So of course this foundation does not match my legs, obviously. So what I'm gonna do is I always, well not always, but usually if I'm like really getting fancy for the night, like going out, I'll use this stuff, the airbrush legs. So I'm gonna put that all over my legs, and that's gonna kind of blend this patch in with the rest of my legs. But before I do that, I want to do this leg. This one is not so bad. I only had a little tiny bruise. It's kind of on the other side, you can't see it, so I'm just gonna use whatever I had left over in that brush and kind of tap the foundation in there. Alright, so now I'm gonna use this stuff. This is awesome. This is like foundation for your legs, basically. Okay, so I'm gonna spray it on and rub it in. It just makes your legs look really, really like pretty from far away and like all one color. This is also good for people who have like varicose veins or whatever, but I mean, I don't have that, at least not yet. But you know, it just makes your legs look pretty. So I'm gonna try to like, because I don't want to rub too hard and rub the foundation off, so I'm just gonna kind of gently use like the fingertips, not like your whole hand smearing it, because you don't want to smear what you just did. And I'm just gonna try to kind of blend in the edges of that foundation into my skin. I mean, it's not gonna be like perfect, but I'm not trying to make it perfect. I just want to cover it up a little bit so that at least when I go out, like I said, people are not like scared of me. Like, what is wrong with her? The legs or whatever, did she get beat up? Like, what's going on? I'm gonna do the same thing on this leg. This stuff is awesome. Like I said, everything I will link down below, so just look down there. Okay, and then final step, you don't have to do this of course for like bruises obviously, but what I like to do when I do my legs for going out is take a little bit of a bronzer. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be like liquid or powder, anything like that. I'm just trying to use this up, so that's why I want to use it. And basically I just kind of smear it down the very middle of my legs, or if it's a powder, just dust it kind of like in a line. So I'm just going to blend it in, and what it does is it highlights the middle of your leg, and like from far away, like looking at your legs or in photos, it just makes it look really pretty. Like if you know, contour and highlight your face, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like highlighting your legs, and it just makes them look long and slender. Alright, so now we're done. I'm gonna go wash my orange hands now. So like I said, go watch my other video that I did about like what happened on my vlogging channel. I will link it down below. And if you like this video, then please thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet. And if you want to add me on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, I will link all my social media down below in the info. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye!